Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you tonight from Montauk High School. We got state playoff action, and it's happening here tonight. We certainly thank you for tuning in tonight via our Ellwood City Wolverines YouTube channel. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst to bring you this first round PIAA state playoff action tonight. The Ellwood City Wolverines are taking on the Karns City Gremlins. The Gremlins of Karns City come in with a record of 22-3. The Wolverines at 15-10. Karns City, for the third straight time, had won the District 9/10 championship here just last Saturday up at Clarion. They beat up the Cranberry Berries. Ellwood City, as we know, came into the WPIAA District 7 playoffs as a number 12 seed. Kind of a Cinderella story there, Brad, as they took out Seton LaSalle and Keystone Oaks, and then met their match against Shadyside Academy that went on to be the runner-ups in the 3A section for the WPIAL. As I said, we're here at Montauk High School. Karns City is the home team. Karns City just 10 miles away from here. And they made the trip. I don't think their court was quite big enough to host the game. So they're the home team just 10 miles away here at Montauk. Montauk, a shout out to them. They've been fantastic to work with us as far as setting up, and communication has been fantastic. The Wolverines, on the other hand, the visiting team, they traveled 31 miles from school to school to find their way here to Montauk this evening.
Yep, a couple names that we want to shout out there. Again, folks, you can watch the game NFHS. It's done by Explore Your Town. They are called Explore Clarion. They do have the cameras ready to go. We're staring right at them. They have a nice setup there. That is on NFHS, a paid subscription, so they should be going live here fairly shortly. On the flip side, a couple names we want to shout out to. The athletic director and working with us here at Montauk, Dylan, doing some great stuff here, emailed us throughout the week. And then the other one as well, Joshua Williams, who's the game manager for PIAA tonight, but he is also a great worker there at Karns City, a name that a lot of people, if you're from the Gremlins, you know who that is. Two great gentlemen. We walked in, we're welcomed, we're ready to go for some basketball.
Yes, we are, and first round action happening all over Pennsylvania here tonight. And, of course, we want to promote this game, but don't forget about our friends there at Lawrence County Sports Network. Log on to their Facebook page, and they're helping cover all the Lawrence County teams. A lot of girls action tonight. Boys action will start tomorrow. Don't forget, we will have video coverage of the boys game tomorrow.
Yep.
But before we do that, Brad,
1 o'clock at Mercer. Yep.
We got a big game here tonight. I mentioned that the Gremlins of Karns City coming in here with that record of 22-3. Offensively, they averaged 47.9 points this season, only giving up 32.3. On the flip side, the Wolverines, a little better on offense, 51.3, not as good at defense, giving up 42.5. I think we're going to be talking a lot about Karns City defense here tonight, Brad, a team that's got some length.
Well, we said it, Thad, coming in tonight, when we came into the court watching both these teams warm up. I know it's an audio-only broadcast, but folks who watched that Keystone Oaks game at North Allegheny, you're probably going to see something very similar. Point guard-oriented is this team. With Brooklyn Taylor, Savannah Prescott is going to be down low. You got Hannah Daly who runs that point, and there's going to be a lot of options there. Again, it feels very similar to Keystone Oaks girls team just a couple weeks ago at North Allegheny.
You mentioned Savannah Prescott, the senior here for the Gremlins, coming in with standing there at 5'11", and watching them warm up, Brad. You see that 5'11" frame out there. Long, tall, long arms. She's going to be something the Wolverines are going to have to work with, and I have a feeling they're going to be working with her underneath the hoop, inside the paint a lot here tonight.
Yep, and once again, we want to give a big shout-out helping tonight, broadcasting-wise. The big one tonight would be Mr. Matt Morella, a name that is well-known in Ellwood City. Morella and Benzix, they went and donated a decent portion. Tonight's game is going to be sponsored by them, so we do appreciate Mr. Matt Morella, and we had a good conversation. And, folks, again, if you want to continue to help us broadcast these games, again, playoffs, it's going to cost money. You can always donate www.ecwolverines.com, or, as always, you can reach out to me or, well, that.
Yep, you can reach out anytime, and we do appreciate all of our sponsors, not just tonight, but all throughout the year. We're about 3 minutes and 50 seconds away here from tip-off of this game. Karns City Head coach is Steve Andresi. And Coach Steve Andresi is in his 8th season here as head coach and has been very successful in doing that. Before that, he was the boys basketball coach there at Karns City as well. On the Wolverine side, first-year head coach, Chris Wise. And Chris came into this season and really took it on, knowing he had 4 seniors. He knew there was high expectations. And I think that's a team that we can talk about, and as many of you know, I am the dad and uncle of 2 of them seniors on that team. Maybe a little underachieving in the regular season. Or there's some games that we thought we were going to win and did not.
Well, the nice thing is that there's this thing called playoffs, and
yes,
playoffs is a way to redemption.
And there's a time to get hot.
Yes.
And if you can choose that time, you're going to do it there at that time. And that's going to be playoff time. Wolverines coming in kind of in a unique situation. Have 2 players on the team that one's going to be over 400 points. Another one, if things go well tonight, will be over 350 points for the season. So that's going to be in Delaney Sturgeon and Caitlin Kreitzer. Delaney coming in averaging 15.6 points per game. Caitlin Kreitzer with 13.6. And don't forget, right behind that is senior Kayla Jones, the 1,000-point scorer here on the Wolverines on the court tonight, and she's averaging 13.0. Brad, we covered a lot of basketball, and don't get a lot of times, boys or girls, where you're talking about 3 players averaging double digits, 25 games into the season, and I know Coach Wise is going to be relying heavily on them tonight. And don't forget about starter Elsie Sturgeon.
Right.
Not a lot of points, average 5.5, but she made some big
rebounds, buckets.
A lot of rebounds underneath. And the one thing I think she maybe has done here in the playoff run here, the last 3 games, her defense has really stepped up that on that man-to-man type defense, go out and challenge that point guard. I think we're probably going to see a little bit of that tonight, and she'll share those duties with Lena Lucarelli. And, of course, we're going to see Kara Kreitzer, the sister of Caitlin, off the bench.
And Thad, we're now officially, folks, into state playoffs. So, again, this is PIAA playoffs. A lot of times you don't really hear about common opponents between teams, but in fact, Karns City did play a similar team against what Ellwood played a couple weeks ago. Back in the early going, Karns City played Seton LaSalle and defeated Seton LaSalle. That's a common opponent for both these teams because the Wolverines had to upset Seton LaSalle at Chartiers Valley. They also went and played Aquinas Academy, which we did see at Ellwood City when they took on Union in that 1A school in the semifinals. So, buckle up, folks. This Karns City team is not a pushover team at all.
No, it's not. I really think for the Wolverines, you had your keys to victory, Brad. You have them up there. I think we got a little bit of time here before we have the playing of our Star Spangled Banner.
Yep.
And
again, folks, the winner of this one moves on. The loser, unfortunately, their season comes to a close. And the winner will play either Central Cambria or, which was the District 6 or District 8-6 team, I believe. I forget what it was off the top of my head. Let me look.
Yep.
I got it here. Central Cambria, which is the District 6-1 champion. They're taking on Keystone Oaks. So there is a shot here where Ellwood City could possibly play next Tuesday night against Keystone Oaks in a neutral site, but either the way, it could be against another Whitfield team.
You meant that this coming Tuesday night?
Yes.
Because we're sitting here tonight, Wolverines, 10 days.
Yeah.
It's been 10
days
been
a while.
since they last played, and it's been 5 days. They played Saturday, did Karns City. So I think that's Coach Wise in a conversation earlier today. You know, yes, the girls are ready to play. Yes, but they did scrimmage. The Ellwood City girls did scrimmage against Union and Neshannock. One was the winner of the 1A, and Neshannock was runner-up in the 2A. So they had some pretty good competition here earlier this week, but it's still just not the same until you get people in the stands in that. So is there any rust there for the Wolverines? In about the next 2 minutes here, we're going to find out as we're just moments away now from the Star Spangled Banner.
So tonight, the Karns City Gremlins will be the home team. They'll be wearing the white jerseys with the purple pinstripes and the gold trim. And then obviously the Wolverines being the lower seed here, District 7-4 seed, they'll be wearing their traditional road jerseys, blue and white.
And District 9 takes 3 teams, right?
Correct. Yep, 3 teams. District 9 and District 10 together.
Yep. So, folks, we're going to take pause here and sing our national anthem. folks, you got to be here to believe it. We've heard some great ones this season, Brad, and
that was something else.
That was really, really good.
And you know what?
I feel so bad I did not get the young lady's name.
And I tell you what, you know what else is impressive? That's a big flag.
Yeah, that flag
is a big flag.
Is huge flag. But folks, it's amazing going to these games and hearing these students come out and sing. Folks, we have the starting lineup for the Ellwood City Wolverines wearing the blue and whites. Number 2, she's 5'6", 339 points in the season, Caitlin Kreitzer. Next up is number 11, the sophomore, 5'5", defensive specialist, Miss Lena Lucarelli. Next up, senior, 5'9", 758 points in her career, number 21, Delaney Sturgeon. Number 23, standing at 5'5", a senior, 1,083 points in her career, Miss Kayla Jones. And next up is number 32, 5'5", senior, Elsie Sturgeon. Head coach Chris Wise, assistant coach Gary Rosansky, Gina Carr, Keithan Jones, and Emily Kamick.
Up next is the home team, and that's going to be the Karns City Gremlins, District 9 champions and District 9-10 sub-regional champions in the KSAC, the Keystone Shortway Athletic Conference. Kicking us off is number 1, the junior forward guard, 5'8", Naomi Vaneski. Vaneski's followed by number 4, the senior guard, 5'9", Chloe French. Number 13, the junior guard, 5'9", point guard, that is Hannah Daly. Number 14, the senior forward, 5'11", tall starter and going to be playing the center position. That's Savannah Prescott. And finally, number 24, the senior guard, 5'7", Brooklyn Taylor. The head coach of the Gremlins is Stephen Andriesi. The assistant coaches are Mike Hegedus, Eric Fritsch, Leanne Conto, Livia Andriesi, Dave Kirshabamo, and the athletic director is Jason Huckwetter. And that is, again, the D9 champions and District 9-10 sub-regional champions as well.
So, nice crowd here tonight. Not a big gym, but it is pretty full. And I will say there are a lot of Karns City people here.
It is one-sided.
That home court advantage, it may not be on their home, but it's going to feel like a home game, I do have a feeling here. But we do appreciate the Ellwood City fans making their way up here and appreciate you guys all there at home listening tonight. As I said, Ellwood City wearing their blue jerseys tonight, and Karns City will be in their whites. I would say, standing back, the Ellwood City girls look kind of loose. They look like they're just, let's get it on. We've been 10 days without basketball. Let's get it started. We're just moments away from tip-off. Wolverines will be going left to right in your radio dial. Karns City right to left. And Karns City gets the ball quickly down the court. They come, taken there by number 4. Now back around. We're on the baseline here tonight, right in the corner, folks, so our view is up close and personal. There's Chloe Fritsch dribbling around there. Throws it across court to Prescott. Prescott, kind of a wheel motion action here, trying to get something inside. They've yet to do that yet in the first half a minute. Fritsch bounce pass out there to Vaneski. Vaneski almost loses the dribble, throws it all the way across. She's open, puts up a 3 off the side of the rim, does not go, and there's Caitlin Kreitzer there. And
Yep. She unfortunately touched the baseline.
Touched that baseline when she grabbed that rebound. And we got I'm sitting right on the baseline. And a good call by the official. Johnny on the spot was he. Inbounds underneath to Fritsch. Loses the handle but puts it up and in. Now, doing what we thought they would do, Brad, the full court press. Elsie Sturgeon wants to get it in. Gets it to Delaney. Passes it back to cousin Elsie. Elsie to Delaney. Wanting to go up the court. Dribbles left, right hand. Now finds it. Gets it almost stolen there by Fritsch, but Elsie Sturgeon was right there to get it picked up. Elsie now dribbling around. Gets it to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin now with the ball, double teamed, and Coach Wise, a minute and 3 seconds into the game, has to call a timeout.
Yeah, tough situation there for the Lady Wolverines. I tell you what, they had a good defensive set there in that first possession by the Gremlins. A deep three there by number 24, Taylor, was no good, was not very close. In fact, barely hit the rim. Unfortunately for Caitlin Kreitzer on that rebound, hit the line. And since then, it's been the Gremlins. Early, 2-0, but a tough time out there in the early going here. But because it is state playoffs, we do have media timeouts.
Yes, we do. There will be a stoppage in play. The first stoppage in play after the 4-minute mark. So we will have media timeouts coming in with that. So Wolverines now with technically their second possession, because the first one was short-lived because of the out-of-bounds play. Now Kayla Jones gets the inbound out to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin looking for Delaney underneath, and she ran right through it. It was hit there by Fritsch. And coming the other way is the Gremlins. Up the court comes Fritsch. Fritsch wants to dribble, guarded there, gets a screen, meets some resistance. Little ball back and forth around, all the way across court here. Now back out to Fritsch. She fakes the three, wants to drive down the lane, loses it, and puts it up and in was number 24, Brooklyn Taylor. Here come the Wolverines. It got tipped there by Caitlin Kreitzer, but she gets it back. Gets the dribble, needs to reset the offense, throws it out to Elsie Sturgeon now. Caitlin Kreitzer, top of the key. Caitlin dribbles around, finds Delaney Sturgeon on the far wing, throws it underneath and throws it away as it went through the hands of Kayla Jones. That's 3 possessions for the Wolverines and 3 turnovers. They're down 4-0.
You nailed it, Thad. 3 turnovers. And this is the one thing we went and said. Active hands for the Gremlins so far.
We saw them do this last Saturday against the Berries. Underneath, puts it up, doesn't get it to go. Elsie Sturgeon gets the rebound, meets some resistance, bounce pass to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin dribbles. I think if you're the Wolverines right now, they're going to trap you. You got to take it down there. Caitlin Kreitzer takes it down the baseline, up and in. Gets the Wolverines' first bucket of the night. Here comes the Gremlins, so they waste no time getting up the court. Here comes Fritsch. Fritsch gets down in there, and they're going to call a travel. And a good defensive play there by Delaney Sturgeon and Caitlin Kreitzer to bottle things up there.
Yeah, we had the student section for the Wolverines calling that one, and I think Boker may have been calling that one real fast.
Yeah, the Boker dude. And here comes, gets the inbounds to Kayla Jones. Almost loses it, but gets the hands to Caitlin Kreitzer. That time, the Gremlins pulled that full court press off quickly once they got it in. Gets it, hands it to Delaney Sturgeon. Surveys, gets it to cousin Elsie. Elsie wanted to go out there. Kayla Jones now directs some traffic, tells Caitlin Kreitzer where to go, out to Lena Lucarelli. Lena had tried to get Delaney cutting, but she was well guarded. They're ready for Delaney underneath the hoop, it looks like. Gets tipped away there, and who's in the hands of Vaneski of the Gremlins. She goes down, and it's full blocked, but they're going to call a foul, and that's the right call from my perspective as Caitlin Kreitzer went up and hit her arm, and that's going to take our first free throw of the night. It's going to be Naomi Vaneski, the junior, 5'8". She had 20 points in that last game just this past Saturday. Vaneski's first shot from the line, and it's off the back of the rim too hard. It is one thing, looking a little bit, we didn't get a lot of information on Karns City, but free throw shooting's maybe not their strong suit.
Yeah, they came in shooting right around 62% as a team, so that is not their strong suit. You're right.
Second shot by Vaneski off the side of the rim, does not go. Kayla Jones gets the rebound. That time, the Gremlins went back to play defense quickly. Here comes Kayla Jones. Wolverines down 4-2. 3 minutes gone here in this game. Kayla goes down, puts it up. Oh, the scoop shot, and gets it up and in. It's 4-4. Here comes Gremlins. Fritsch out here. Passes it to Taylor. Taylor bounce pass underneath. Met resistance was Wolverines defense has really stepped up on this one. Kayla Jones all over number 13, Hannah Daly. Daly now back out. Swing pass around to Fritsch. Fritsch fakes the three. Delaney was ready there for it that time. Here comes Taylor. She puts up the shot from the elbow. Nothing but net. Just inside the three-point line. Inbound pass, gets it to Delaney. She dribbles through everybody. Can she go down the lane? Throws it out there to Caitlin Kreitzer. She should have went down the lane to shoot it. Here's Caitlin. Kicks it back out. Top of the key to Elsie. Elsie quick moving. Kayla Jones. Far side. Wants to drive down there. Out to Caitlin Kreitzer. Wants to set up another offensive play. Fast 4 minutes here. Out to Delaney. Delaney on the far wing. Out to Elsie, top of the key. A lot of perimeter motion here for the Wolverines. Delaney for three. For three, and it's good. Oh, a two. Center foot was on the line, but the Wolverines they tie the game 6-6. And that was the right call. Her foot was on the line. I was hoping they'd not see that. Now dribbling around here. Only one foul up in this quarter so far. Just down the lane.
Wow.
What a block! Oh, no. No way. That was all ball.
Get head coach Chris back.
Yep. Chris Wise was all over that.
Yep. Got to get back.
Because you got your starting point guard with 2 fouls.
Well, Thad,
5 minutes, 4.5 minutes into the game.
And we're on the bench line here, and we got a clear shot of that. I can state it. You can state it. That was all ball.
Yes, it was. But with that, we're going to have our first media timeout.
Yep.
So it's 6-6, 3:40 remaining. A fast moving. I mean, that 4 minutes took 5.5 minutes to play, Brad. I looked at the clock and we started at 7:01. Right now, you got this 70-second media timeout. I think if you're Coach Steve Andriezzi, you're saying, girls, you're playing the defense you are, but on our offensive side, we're maybe not finishing the shots and getting them shots to fall. I mean, not that they're missing many, but they're not getting – the Wolverines are doing a good job not letting them get a good look. If you're Coach Chris Wise on the other side, girls, we have a tie game here. No more turnovers.
The other thing, too, is you're going to have to take 10 seconds and you're going to have to turn and look at Caitlin Kreitzer and say, listen, you got 2 fouls. You're going to have to back off. That's a tough position because that's that point guard position. You want to be up in their face and try to get quick turnovers. You're going to have to take a step off, unfortunately.
Well, you just wonder if he's not going to do something defensively with Caitlin to say, okay, Caitlin, stay out at the perimeter, or let Elsie go out there and take care of that as well.
And you said the magic word, defense. Yeah, Gremlins came out early against the Wolverines, 3 turnovers, 3 possessions. But since then, got to give credit. Not many assists, but it's been drive to the hoops. Nice little layup there by Caitlin and Kayla Jones, and then that shot there by Delaney. Hey, we're sitting here 6-6.
Yes, we are. So the 3-headed monster of the Wolverines all has 2 points. So down to the up to the free throw line is Savannah Prescott. Her first trip to there this evening, and her first shot is off the back of the rim too hard.
Yeah, so far Gremlins 0 for 3, and we said it, Thad, coming in only shooting basically 60% on the season.
So second shot forthcoming. Got Delaney Sturgeon and Elsie Sturgeon underneath there. Second shot is good, uses all the rim. Now Elsie Sturgeon quickly gets it in. I like how she did that. There comes Caitlin Kreitzer, and that's a foul.
Yeah, we're going to get a reach-in foul, basically, pushing foul by the Gremlins, number 1. That's on Vaneski. Team's first as well.
So both Wolverines with 2 fouls. The Gremlins of Karns City with 1. Bounce pass out to Delaney. Delaney wanted to go underneath. Oh, she had Kayla there too. There's Caitlin, guarded there by Taylor. Caitlin, top of the key, dribbling around there. Fakes a 3, gets it to Elsie. Back out to Caitlin. Bounce pass, Lena Lucarelli to Kayla Jones for 3. Off the side of the rim, don't go. Who gives chase? And Vaneski gets the ball. The long rebound taken there by Vaneski. She tries going down, throws it around there, guarded there, puts it up, doesn't get it to go. Elsie Sturgeon with a big rebound. Throws it out to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin dribbling down there, wants to go, and she's going to be fouled. A great drive by Caitlin Kreitzer to draw that foul. Drive to the hoop, some good things can happen. It's going to be a blocking foul on number 4, Chloe Fritsch. Her first, team second. We got the first 4 minutes without a foul, and we've had 4 here in the last minute and a half.
Checking in for the Gremlins, I believe, is number 3, Hannah Somerville.
So Somerville, as you said, checked in. Here's the Wolverines. A 3 by Kayla Jones. Off the rim, does not go. And the Vaneski with another defensive rebound. She brings it up the court quickly. Goes underneath. A steal by Elsie Sturgeon. Passes it to Delaney. Delaney got her head up. Dribbling down there. Wants to throw it out there to Kayla Jones. Fakes the 3. That's the reset of play. Now Delaney all the way. Top of the key now is Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin Kreitzer now surveys. Gets it to Kayla Jones on the near wing. Out to Elsie. Elsie, bounce pass underneath to Delaney. And it's going to be a jump ball. And the possession arrow should be in favor of Ellwood City, I do believe. We can't see it from our vantage point. So 7-6 is the score. Right now, 2:23 remaining, and it was facing the Wolverines. Caitlin Kreitzer with the ball. Got the inbound pass. Now Delaney with the ball. Bounce pass to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin now top of the key. They're not giving her much room to work. They're trying to get underneath to Delaney, but they're just guarding her too well. Can't get it to her. Now it's Kayla Jones. Oh, gets it stolen away there. Who ends up with it is Brooklyn Taylor. She drives down, puts it up high off the glass, And Elsie Sturgeon in there, gets the rebound, pass out, and down the court, and it got blocked. A good defensive play. Throws it away. Caitlin Kreitzer into the hands. Bad plays there by Wolverines. Not had a chance. And now Karns City with the ball, puts it up, and going to get the and one as Naomi Vaneski jumped from about 10 feet away. The bucket's going to count. I don't know who the foul's on.
So that foul's going to give Ellwood 3 fouls now. They haven't put the number up. There it is. It's going to be on number 11, Luke Relly, her first, team's third. And then it was going to be in the act of shooting, so and one coming up.
The opportunity for the and one as Vaneski now. She's 0 for 2 from the line tonight. She's 1 for 3 now. She made the point. 10-6 lead. Largest lead of the night here for the Wolverines. Pass out there to Delaney. Delaney now on the far wing. She wants to drive down the baseline this time. Said she stepped on the line. Another time the Wolverines tried the baseline, and she got her foot in the line. And I think defensively, and it was just good defense, gave Delaney no room to run with that ball.
Ellwood City now 7 turnovers in this first quarter.
So kicks it out there. There's a shot off the side of the rim. Does not go. Uncontested rebound. Puts it up. Another one puts it up and in is number 14, Prescott. And I'll tell you what, the Karns City fans, they are in it now. Doubled up the Wolverines 12-6. Oh, nice play there by Elsie Sturgeon to keep it alive. Goes down to Lena Lucarelli, puts it up, and then counted for Lena Lucarelli. And a good assist there by Elsie Sturgeon to find Lena cutting to the hoop. Now here comes Karns City. Number 13, Hannah Daly, off the foot of Caitlin Kreitzer, and they'll get a chance to reset that offense. There was a sub there for them. Did you catch who that was? Was that Taylor coming back in?
Yeah, I believe so, yep.
So now inbounding, near side was Hannah Daly, and she gets it into the hands of Taylor. Taylor met some resistance there, gets a screen.
We're going to get a
moving screen, and I saw it happen.
And that's going to be on Vaneski. That's her second now, and she quickly gets subbed out. Coming back in is going to be number 4, Fritsch. So there's your substitution.
Yep,
we're back to the
Fritsch coming, original starting 5, correct, Brad?
Other than Somerville, my apologies.
Yes.
Yep.
So here comes the Wolverines down 12-8. Delaney Sturgeon. 4 different Wolverines have scored. Kayla Jones had the open 3, but it closed quickly. Now Elsie wants to drive, kicks it out there to Caitlin Kreitzer for 3. Does not get it to go, and a big rebound there by Hannah Daly. Here comes the Gremlins, 30 seconds remaining. Kicks it around, perimeter action, goes underneath, and Delaney's going to get called for the foul on that one. As the 5'11", Savannah Prescott got the ball in the paint, went up for the shot, and Delaney hit her in the arm.
That'll be her first, team's 4th, with 26.9 officially remaining here. We'll see if free throws come into play, but free throws here for Prescott.
First shot by Prescott is not good.
Yeah, and that free throw line is kind of causing some havoc. 2 for 6 so far are the Gremlins.
Well, it's helping the Wolverines keep this lead, this deficit to 4. Prescott's second shot, and it's nothing but net. It's good. Here come the Wolverines offensively. Elsie Sturgeon now wants to dribble up, bounce pass to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin breaks through the defense, throws it out there to Kayla Jones. A little bit of a high pass, but she corralled it. Goes down the lane, puts it up, and it's short off the backboard. Here they come the other way with 14 seconds. Wolverines got to be aware of the clock here, as do the Gremlins, as Brooklyn Taylor throws it around there. Wants to go around the perimeter. She's guarded, throws all the way across court for Somerville, who checked in. Can't get it to go. Kayla Jones with the rebound, and we're going to run out of time, folks. And at the end of 1, it's 13-8 in favor of Karns City. Scoring for the Wolverines is 2 bucket for Lena Lucarelli, Delaney Sturgeon.
Well, it's
Kayla
easy.
Jones. It's everybody except
2 for
Elsie.
Caitlin, 2 for Lucarelli, 2 for Delaney, and 2 for Jones. On the flip side, leading the charge for Karns City, you've got Prescott sitting there with 6, Taylor with 4, and that gives you 10. And then finally, the 3 points go to Vaneski. So, and they are not afraid to shoot that 3-pointer, and it's about 3 to 4 feet behind the line.
Yes, they are, but I think the other thing to take note, Brad, is the Wolverines are actually shooting pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
They're just not getting the opportunity to take many shots.
Yeah, and that's a product of, unfortunately, the turnovers. So far in this one, 7 turnovers in that first quarter compared to just 2, and that's why the Lady Wolverines are down. But, again, just 5 points. We're talking, folks, 2-possession game. That's it so far.
Yes, they are. And in foul trouble, Caitlin Kreitzer of Ellwood City is sitting there with 2, and the junior starter, Naomi Vaneski, is sitting there with 2 for Karns City as well. So keep apprised of that. And here we go, back to live action in possession arrow in favor of Karns City. Gets the ball, brings it down, passes it out there to Somerville, who stayed in for Fritsch, or for Vaneski. Dribbles around there. There's a 3-point shot, way too far, and it's going to be off. That shot was by Hannah Daly. Going up for that rebound was Prescott, went off her fingertips. So here comes Kara Kreitzer now in for Lena Lucarelli. Now Wolverines want inbound. Gets the ball into Kayla Jones. Jones wants to dribble out. They pulled off the press quickly that time. Here comes Caitlin Kreitzer, gets it over the timeline, almost loses the dribble, out to Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie goes down that baseline, out to Delaney, fakes the shot, goes up, partially blocked, and they're going to say it was last touched by Karns City, and I think Coach Wise was maybe hoping Delaney was going to draw a foul there, but the folks in stripes didn't see it that way. Now, inbounding underneath her hoop is Caitlin Kreitzer into the hands of Delaney Sturgeon. Now Delaney out to Kara Kreitzer, who just checked in. Caitlin fakes the 3 with the head fake. Dribbles around there. Dribbles around. Now out to Kayla Jones, near side. Kayla looking for somewhere to go. Needs a bounce. Bounce pass to Delaney. Delaney now. About 3 foot. Top of the key now is Elsie Sturgeon. A lot of perimeter action. Coach Wise seeing her right in front of us, giving lots of direction. Bounce pass to Elsie. Lost the ball. And here they come the other way. As Daly puts it up, doesn't get it to go. And they're going to say a travel. A travel by Savannah Prescott because she got that rebound and kind of hopped on that foot. And that was enough to call the travel. The Wolverines just got to stop these empty possessions, Brad.
Yes, they do.
They're getting some.
Well, I like their
ball movement.
Yeah, I like their patience, but it's empty trips every time.
Yes, it is. Now out to Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie at the 3-point line throws it out there. Kayla Jones chases it down. Kayla Jones now to Caitlin Kreitzer, top of the key. Coach Wise, giving that steady, girl. Slow down a little bit. Want to set up an offensive play. Now near wing, back out top of the key to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin looks, almost gets her pocket picked there by Fritsch. Now Elsie drives, pulls back out. Tip ball once again, but who's there to get it? Delaney. And Kayla Jones gets the ball. Everything perimeter. They can't get nothing inside. The Wolverines aren't really moving much inside right now. Now out to Elsie Sturgeon. Trying to get, she gets the screen, puts it down, back out to Delaney for 3. It's good! Delaney gets the 3. Set it up perfectly. Elsie kicked that ball back out, and Delaney was right where Elsie thought she was going to be. Here they come. Oh, don't make a 3. Off the back, goes top of the rim. That's up on top there. So that's going to be the shot, hit the back of the rim, then hit the top of the backboard, and the pipes it.
Hold the backboard.
Yeah, I was trying to find a fancy word there.
Hold the hoop.
Couldn't quite get it. And so anyway, that's a turnover. Ellwood City now will be inbounding. Now into the hands of Kayla Jones. The Wolverines could break this press easier because they're dropping off it so fast. But see, that time, Kayla Jones loses the ball underneath, puts it up and in. Is Prescott.
Yep.
Will lead back to 4. There it comes. Caitlin Kreitzer dribbling down the court. Fine. It gets tipped again, and who ends up with it is Brooklyn Taylor. They got to take a timeout and stop. Is she tripped, lost the ball. Now Elsie Sturgeon. Go forward. Delaney made 1-3. Kicks it back out. Goes it to Elsie. Elsie puts up the shot. In and out of the rim. Does not go. And who's underneath there?
That's a big rebound.
Great rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. But Kara Kreitzer making her presence known underneath the hoop. Got that ball.
I tell you what, Thad, that was halfway down for Elsie.
It was for Elsie.
But then give credit to Kara staying with it, getting that big offensive rebound.
Now here comes a bounce pass, and Delaney zigged when Kara thought she was going to zag. Down the court, puts it up, and in was number 3, Hannah Somerville, off the bench. Why they can't get the ball down the court. They got to do that. Now, get to Caitlin Kreitzer. It's a 1-on-3. She puts it up. Bad shot, does not go. Coming the other way. Wolverines down by 6, 17-11. And if you're going to give Delaney, you're going to get Delaney with that second foul.
Yeah, she was trying to call for chicken wing, maybe push off, but she's going to get called instead. That'll be her second.
Well,
team's
she did
first.
it for about half the court.
Yeah.
So there, Kayla Jones ends. Oh, no.
Oh.
Prescott ended up with that ball. Not sure how they did. Delaney and Prescott are fighting underneath.
Yeah, they're going to call foul both ways. And just like that, Delaney's now going to pick up her third. On the flip side, Prescott will get her first. And that's big for Delaney now. That's
yes,
3 fouls.
She's sitting there with 3. They were fighting underneath the hoop. It happened right here in front of us.
Wow.
And they're going to get Prescott with a foul and Delaney with a foul.
That's big now. 2 of the Wolverine starters with at least 2, and then Delaney there with 3.
So going to change her activity underneath the hoop defensively. Gets it inbounds. Throws it all the way out there. And who has it is Chloe Fritsch. Fritsch guarded there by Delaney. Trying to get it back around. Prescott now top of the key. Throws it down underneath, puts it up, and Kara Kreitzer with a big rebound there. Here comes Caitlin Kreitzer up the court. Caitlin now top of the key. Dribbles up there. Wolverines down 17-11. Now Kayla Jones at the three-quarter court out to Caitlin Kreitzer. Tried to bounce pass underneath, and who ends up with it is Caitlin Kreitzer. Tracks it down, picked the pocket, got the ball picked back up. Here comes Caitlin Kreitzer, now to Kayla Jones. Jones out to Caitlin Kreitzer, launches up the 3, off the back of the rim too hard. Who gets the rebound? It's a lot of fighting down there, and number 4 ended up with it. Now into the hands of Taylor, puts it up, does not get it to go, bounces around there. Fritsch with the rebound right in front of us. How's that not a carry? I do not know. Now Taylor with the ball. Back out into the hands of Fritsch. Taylor and Fritsch playing a little pitch and catch here. And now top of the key to Prescott. Everything spread out now for the Gremlins. Dribbled around there. Bounce pass to Daly. Daly goes down, puts it up, and it's going to be blocked.
Yeah, it's going to be blocked by Caitlin Kreitzer out of bounds. And that's a big one. They needed that because I give credit. Daly had the backdoor cut there, and it was open, but good defensive play by
Yes, it was. So
Kreitzer.
we get our media timeout here now.
So we'll take a timeout with them, folks, here. 3:09 first half here in the second quarter. 17-11, Gremlins with the lead.
Welcome back, folks, as we stand here 17-11 in favor of the Karns City Gremlins after that media timeout. And inbounding will be the Gremlins underneath their own hoop. Dribbles around there, finds number 4, Fritsch. She dribbles around there, now kicks it back out to Taylor. Taylor takes the 3. And Vaneski, who checked back in, she's sitting there with 2 fouls. Dribbles around there. Finds Somerville, puts up the 3, does not get it to go, but a big-time rebound there by Vaneski, who just came in. And they're going to say a foul underneath by Kara Kreitzer. the physicality underneath the hoop, Brad.
Oh, it's something
I
else.
know we're sitting right here in front of it, but it's really, really something. There's tipped by Delaney on the inbound. She gets it back, passes down to Kayla Jones. Kayla gets it stripped away, and no foul called as Hannah Somerville was there, and she grabbed the ball and went out of bounds. So Wolverines on that tip on the inbound attempt, Delaney was able to tip that ball. Now on the inbound. Bounce pass to Delaney underneath. They're going to call it jump ball.
Yep, and that's going to be Karns City possession.
Yes,
I tell you
it
what,
is.
folks, if you're watching any of these inbounds, if you're in person, if you're at home, the active hands on these inbounds plays, it has been all Gremlins all night, all day.
Yes, it has. And there, get the inbound. Gremlins coming up the court. Here's Brooklyn Taylor. Will take Gremlins up 17-11, 6-point lead, their largest lead of the night. Trying to go with Somerville right in front of us. Now back out to Vineski. Vineski throws it over there to Fritsch. Fritsch underneath. Makes some resistance. That's going to be thrown away. Finally, the Wolverines are not getting a turnover.
In fact, it's the Gremlins did. Yeah.
Don't see that. A lot of turnovers here for the Wolverines. We'll get them to you at halftime. They have more turnovers and points, and that's not a good place to be. Now here comes L.C. Sturgeon up the court. Kayla Jones puts up the three. Air Biscuit does not go way too far. Here comes Taylor coming the other way. Almost went over and back there, but didn't do it. Taylor now. Guarded there by Delaney, but remember, Delaney there with 3 fouls. Here's Fritsch for 3 and drains it. It's good. 9-point lead now for the Gremlins. Down to Kayla Jones. Kayla pulls up there at the 3-point line. Now Elsie Sturgeon, top of the key. Elsie bounces it to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin over to Kayla Jones for 3. Off the back rim, don't go. And it's going to be last touch as Delaney went up for the rebound, and it went off her fingertips out of bounds.
Yeah, so far, Lady Wolverines 1 for 8 from the 3-point line, and that's just not going to cut it here in this first round of state playoffs.
Well, they're not giving them anything underneath, and that patience wears down, and they take that quick shot. Now underneath, puts it up, and it's going to be blocked there by Delaney Sturgeon. Kicked it out. And a nice hustle for the ball there by your announcer guy.
Double duties.
I was protecting your screen.
Sorry, no paycheck, though.
So, some things never change. Now, Fritsch wanting to inbounds. Now, in the hands of, and a kick. Another kick by the soccer football kicker.
I'm glad it was a kick. I thought it was a foul. Whew. Thank goodness.
By Caitlin Kreitzer. So, inbounding once again. $1:26 remaining. Wolverines with only 1 3-pointer in this second period. And 7 points, only 7 points by Karns City. Now Taylor dribbling around there, dribbles down in the lane, kicks it back out. There's a 3-point attempt, and it drains it.
Pure.
Wow.
Number 13,
Hannah
Daly. Yep.
I think that's 2 for her now. Here comes Caitlin Kreitzer. Tip ball out to Delaney. Delaney fakes the 3, picks it back up, out top of the key, underneath to Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie loses the handle, kicks it out there to Kayla Jones. Jones dribbling around now. Now top of the key to Caitlin Kreitzer. Wolverines down by 12. Largest deficit of the night. Kayla Jones now. Jones met resistance there. Now Elsie Sturgeon back to Kayla Jones. Puts up the 3 ball off the front of the rim. Does not go. Big time rebound there by Chloe Fritsch. And Fritsch going to bring it up with 38 seconds remaining. You know, you need the 3 ball to catch back up, but it's not falling. It gets contagious. And that's going to be a throwaway there as Fritsch tried to find Prescott, went off her fingertips out of bounds. So 28.8 seconds remaining. The Wolverines now will be inbounding. Appears to be no press now at this time. And there's not. Back to play defense. Here comes Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin dribbling around there. Finds Kayla Jones. Jones back out. Caitlin Kreitzer now to Kara Kreitzer. Delaney gets it quickly back to Kara. A lot of perimeter action here. There's a 3 off the front of the rim. Does not go. Who gets the rebound is Prescott, and she dribbles down. It goes off her. They said it was off of Ellwood City.
Officials are going to talk about this one.
They're going to talk right now because the student section, and they righted the call. And I have no problem with that.
Yep, give credit to the officials.
3.2 seconds, and Wolverines dodged the bullet there, or they could be down by 14 because Prescott had a way to the lane. Now inbounding, LC, and it's going to be out of bounds. 1.7 seconds remaining. And it was going to be last touched. I wasn't sure who touched that last. Now get the inbound to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin just going to dribble this out and be happy that this second quarter is over. Wolverines outscored 23, or scores 23-11. They were outscored 10-3 in that second period of play. Only points were from Delaney Sturgeon with the three-pointer.
Yeah, tough first half there in terms of turnovers, aplenty. 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 total. It could have been worse than 12. The problem for the Lady Wolverines, again, they finished that first half 1 for 10 from the three-point line, and that is just, you shoot 10% from any line for that matter, you're not going to win many games.
And they were getting the buckets in the first half. I mean,
yeah.
they were like 4 for 5 inside the paint.
Well, give credit to the Gremlins. We talked about it all season long. Karns City has relied on their defense, and so far the defense has come through. So, folks, we'll take a quick little timeout here. Well, we're down to 9 minutes left up on the board. We'll take a timeout. We'll do some tallies of halftime stats, and we'll come back and do some maybe some halftime adjustments for these Wolverines. They're sitting here down by 12. Stay with us, folks, here on Ellwood City Sports. All right, folks, welcome back at halftime here. The halftime score 23-11 in favor of Karns City Gremlins. We'll do some halftime stats here, and then we'll take one more timeout going into the second half. As of right now, the scoring for Karns City is pretty balanced. Prescott is leading the charge with 8 points, 3 of 5 underneath the hoop, 2 for 4 from the free throw line with 2 rebounds, and keeping things in check underneath, playing in that 5th or 5 position, the center, 8 points. Taylor with 4 points, Daly with 3, Fritz with 3, Vaneski with 3, and then Somerville coming off the bench with 2. So a nice balanced attack there for Kansas City. I knew I was going to say
I was waiting for you.
I was waiting for it. I got KC written all over my paper. Karns City, they shot 7 of 15 from the All right, now we got some sound back. Unfortunately, one of the warm-up basketballs hit our table here and took out the cord.
I'll guard the table. No
yeah,
worries.
right. Anywho, folks, not the best of shooting night for Karns City so far. 9 of 23 from the field, 3 for 7 at the free throw line, but they're getting the steals and the turnovers. They finished that first half with 7 steals to go along with 13 rebounds, 4 of those on offense. On the flip side for the Lady Wolverines, leading the charge is Delaney Sturgeon with that three-pointer. 1 for 2 underneath the hoop. She's got 5, and then after that, it's Caitlin with 2. So Caitlin Kreitzer with 2, Lucarelli with 2, and Kayla Jones with 2. That's it, folks. 11 points, 8 and 3 in the first and second quarters, respectively. Rebounds, only 7 rebounds total, no offensive rebounds. And yet again, another game where the Lady Wolverines did not shoot a single free throw in that first half. 12 turnovers, and of those 12, 8 went for points for Karns City. So not only are they getting turnovers, they're also getting the transition buckets to go along with it. Foul trouble going into the second half. Delaney Sturgeon with 3, Caitlin Kreitzer with 2, and then you have Vaneski with 2. So, folks, we'll take one more timeout. Down to about 3 minutes left here before the start of the second half. You're listening to Ellwood City Sports here, a 23-11 lead in favor of the Gremlins.
Ellwood City Sports would like to thank our sponsors for today's broadcast. Ellwood City Area School District, Ellwood City Football Boosters, Ellwood Area Family Center, Legends Barbershop, Michael's Furniture, The T-Box, Gipper, and Spokane Orthodontics. Ellwood City Sports would like to thank our sponsors for today's broadcast. Next Level Photography, Venezi Sporting Goods and Apparel, Haberlin Photography, Huffnagel and Majors Trailer Sales, Lawrence County Sportsnet, Howard Hanna Real Estate Sales, WXED 107.3 FM The Moose, and Wurtemberg Perry Township Fire Hall.
Welcome back, folks, as we start this second half of play here as we come to you from Montauk High School as the Karns City Gremlins have the lead on the Wolverines 23-11. Just 40 seconds away here from the start of second half action. Wolverines only scored 3 points in that second period of play, and that hurt them.
Yep.
They were down by 5. And I guess it's almost like a win, if you will, that they held Karns City to only 10.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about first round of a PIAA state championship game and only 13 points are scored, it makes you
Yep.
understand that it is a defensive type of game. Looks like the possession arrow is in favor of the Wolverines, so they will be inbounding. I think if you're Coach Chris Wise right now, girls down by 11 or down by 12. It's come out. Hopefully start strong, get a little bit of a run, get a 4-0, get a 6-2 run, and see what can happen from there. Remember, foul issues, Delaney Sturgeon with 3.
Yep, you got to get somebody hot from the field here for the Lady Wolverines. They got to get something going because, folks, if you didn't look outside your window, it is snowing.
Is it really?
Yeah, somebody's got to get this gym hot, ready to go for the Wolverines. Let's go.
So a little trouble with the clock operator here, but I think we got it under control now. And here come the Wolverines inbound.
Oh, my goodness gracious. They can't get on board.
We're still waiting. But you'd rather get it right now and wait for it later.
Elsie Sturgeon there, the inbounder, kind of chuckling, just wondering what in the world do I got to do.
So, yeah, trying to get the clock figured out here. And they appear to be have it ready to go. Game on. Elsie Sturgeon inbound to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin gets across that timeline. She stops, picks up her dribble into Elsie Sturgeon. Wolverines will be playing offense right in front of us here and through the fingertips of Caitlin Kreitzer. Another turnover, not how they wanted to start off this period. Throws it down there. Dribbles around there to Vaneski. Vaneski puts a shot up way high off the glass, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Prescott. Either team is shooting real good right now. But I don't know about, you can't say that about the Wolverines. They're just not getting the shots off that they want to. That full court press once again. Caitlin Kreitzer looking for some help. Finds Elsie Sturgeon on the run pass. Elsie throws it right in the hands. And who ends up with it? Kara Kreitzer. And she's going to be fouled. And the first foul of the period of this half goes to Karns City.
Yeah,
not giving up on a play was Kara Kreitzer.
Yeah, kind of a bailout here. The pass was tipped there from Elsie, and it found a way to get to Kara Kreitzer's hands. She turns around, tries to put it up, and she's going to be fouled by 14. That is Prescott, and that should be her second.
I'm thinking that should be her second foul.
Yeah, that should be her second.
I had her down for one. Kara Kreitzer's first shot off the side of the rim does not go. Second shot by freshman Kara Kreitzer made her presence known here this year, a player that probably most improved player for me from the first game till now. Kara's second shot, nothing but net, it's good. So here comes Karns City on offense. Wolverines got a little bit of a press going there this time. Don't see that a lot out of them. Fritsch now trying to get over, guarded there by Elsie Sturgeon. Throws it all the way down, goes underneath, tic-tac-toe, and does not get it to go. Delaney Sturgeon with the rebound, and she's going to be fouled. And that's going to be 2 fouls early on here for Karns City. I like how Delaney got that rebound and head up, and she was coming down the court, and she was fouled by number 24, Brooklyn Taylor, her first, team second. 7:09 remaining, Wolverines down 23-12. Now, Elsie Sturgeon back out, Caitlin Kreitzer. Little pitch and catch there by Elsie and Caitlin. Gets it to Delaney. There at the elbow, out to Caitlin Kreitzer. Goes underneath the sister Kara Kreitzer. Kara looking for somebody to show to. Finds Delaney Sturgeon. Air biscuit does not go. And Elsie tried to save it and throws it back out into the hands of Brooklyn Taylor. Coming the other way quickly is Karns City down there. Puts it up. Tried to reverse layup. Delaney Sturgeon gets the ball. Going to drive down the lane. Puts it up. And going to get fouled in the act of shooting. Shot don't go. But making something happen was Delaney Sturgeon going coast to coast.
Got to give credit to Lady Wolverines, the aggressor coming out of this second half, just a minute 24 in, and you got 3 fouls spotted up there by Karns City.
Yes, you do. First shot by Delaney, took it quickly. Off the back of the rim, does not go.
That foul was on Fritsch, her second, so Karns City now with 3 players, we think, with 2 fouls.
Yes, we do. Delaney's second shot. It's good. She's got 6 points of the Wolverines' 14. Now, here comes the inbound. Wolverines got that press on. Almost catching them off guard. Now bounce pass. Back out there to Daly. Daly met there. Throws it down. Kara Kreitzer's down there to play some defense. Puts it up. And don't call it travel. I don't know how you don't call a travel on that. But Kara Kreitzer puts the hands up. And it goes off of her as Prescott went to the ground.
It almost looked like Prescott lost her footing.
Yeah.
And got lucky. It went out of bounds off of Kara Kreitzer.
Yep. Now inbounding.
Good defensive play.
Delaney got the mitts out there, and unfortunately it was out of bounds.
That would have been huge.
That would have been huge. So 23-13 here in favor of Karns City. Now inbounding. Throws it in there to Prescott. Prescott dribbles around her, out to Fritsch. Now Taylor with the ball. Perimeter action. Want to try to get something down underneath. Can't get it to go. Now with the ball is Fritsch. Fritsch. Wolverines kind of playing like a man-to-man defense here right now. Kicks it back out there to Vineski. Vineski on the perimeter. Wants to drive down. Met there. Tries to get a screen. No one there to help her out. And she just dumps the ball to Taylor. Taylor now going to go down the lane. Kicks it out there to Fritsch at that baseline. Now bounce pass to Taylor. A lot of ball movement here. Gets her trapped. And a timeout got to be taken by Karns City. And that was a defense forcing that timeout. Now, we don't have timeouts. You keeping track of timeouts over there,
Yeah,
Brad?
that's only the second timeout of this game. Again, folks, you do have the media timeout at the 4-minute mark, so it's kind of like an extra timeout for each team. It's just 4 each. Plenty of timeouts to be had.
Good gravy, Brad. We're 2 minutes and 13 seconds into this, and we have 2 points scored.
I know. We don't talk about it enough about how you've got 4 quarters and. You got 4 quarters, and they're 8 minutes each. 32-minute games is just not – it just seems like it goes way too fast.
So after this timeout, first timeout taken.
So, again, halftime score was 23-11, just 2 points, 2 for 4 on the free throw line are the Wolverines. But, again, it seems like they have been the aggressor so far in the second half.
Well, they've been the aggressor, but Karns City's sitting there with 3 fouls in this period already. Now Karns City wanting to inbound. They get in the hand of Chloe Fritsch. Fritsch dribbles around there. Guarded by Delaney. Trying to get a screen. She does get it, but Elsie sheds her. Now Vineski, guarded by Elsie. Dribbles around there. Kicks it out. Body on the ground down there. And that was Prescott. Throws it out. Fritsch now with the ball, dribbling down in there. Kicks it back out to Taylor. Now Taylor dribbles, almost taken. Puts it up, doesn't get it to go. Puts it up, no shot taken, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Ellwood City. There were so many shots taken there, Brad, by the Karns City that did not go. I can't help you out. Now here comes the inbound. Throws it in to Prescott. Prescott into the hands of Fritsch, puts it up, and that's going to be a foul. Shot's not going to go. As she was falling away was Vineski.
Yeah, it's going to be a pushing foul from behind there, and it's going to go on Elsie Sturgeon. If there's one to take a foul, that's the foul right there. That's her first.
Yep, that is her first, team's first at the 5:10 mark.
Vineski 1 for 3 to start this.
Now, nothing but net. Nice arching shot there. She's, 2 for 4 now?
Yep.
11-point lead now, 24-13. He just was hoping the Wolverines on this dry run. That's the first point they've scored in this period, and that is the second point they've scored. Now quickly inbound, almost threw it away there, but Caitlin Kreitzer corrals the ball, the senior. Caitlin now puts it up, bounce pass to Delaney. Delaney guarded there by Fritsch. Delaney now out top of the key, throws it all the way over to Kayla Jones for 3. Drains it, it's good! Kayla Jones gets on the 3 parade. Wolverines down by 9, 25-16. Quickly coming the other way. Here's Fritsch, kicks it back out there to Daly. And now Fritsch, guarded there by Delaney. Got to watch Delaney, got them 3 fouls. A lot of man-to-man. Here down the lane comes Taylor, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled.
Yeah, that's going to go on Caitlin Kreitzer. That'll be her third now.
Yes, Caitlin's sitting there with 3 fouls. No, it's on Elsie.
Oh,
they called it on Elsie Sturgeon, so almost, now they're both sitting there with 2 at the 4:33 mark. Shot by Taylor, first shot is good. They didn't make free throws in the first half, but they're 3 for 3 so far in the second half as Fritsch gets the lead back to 10. Now Fritsch's second shot. And it's going to be off the side of the rim. Don't go, Kara Kreitzer gets the rebound. Looking for somebody to throw to. Finds Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie getting dribbled up the court. Karns see that time. No look pass, and Caitlin Kreitzer keeps it alive. Now, scoop pass over there to Delaney Sturgeon. Delaney back out to Caitlin. Caitlin for 3, drains it! Oh my goodness! From 4 feet behind the line. Wolverines 2 for 2 from 3-point land. 2 for 3 from 3-point land. Here they come the other way. Fritsch now. Wolverines chipping away here, not letting the Karns City pull completely away. Here's Prescott. She wants to drive, kicks it back out to Taylor. 3 ball, does not go. Oh, and a long rebound. Puts it up, can't get it to go. Another shot, can't get it to go. Kara Kreitzer gets it. throws it down there to her sister, Kara Kreitzer. Kara picks the ball up, wants to drive down. It's a 1-on-4. Oh, they get the charge. Got the charge. So the foul is going to be the 4th foul. It's a charge. So, and I tell you what, Brad, we wear blue. We got to call it both ways.
Oh, yeah.
But the way they call charges in high school, in playoffs, they're going to call that.
Yeah, and that was clear as day. It was right in front of us, right on our side. Vaneski, number 1 there, was set. She took the hit. She took it on the chin. She got right back up.
Well, actually, it was a 1-on-3. Kayla got back here all by herself as Kara got the rebound, passed it down there, was fumbling around a little bit, and I believe it was Karns City with the timeout.
Right. Well, it's under 4 minutes.
4 minutes. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So the media timeout. You got to give credit there to getting that charge. If you're kind of like Ellwood, you almost want to pull that one back out and reset.
Yep.
At the same time, sometimes you batten chaos with chaos. So if you see a strip ball, you may just take it and just go to the hoop, maybe get an easy 2 points.
Did you think about that, or did you just come up with that, combating chaos with chaos? I like that.
How do you deal with turnovers? Do you say, you know what, let's turn it right back. Get the turnovers right back. And what a scrappy. We talked about it before, Thad, you and I off the record. This could be played in the 30s, and it kind of got that feel.
Yes, it does. 26-19, 7-point deficit now for the Wolverines. So bringing it up the court now is Taylor for Karns City. Good to note, Brad, Karns City only 3 points in this period so far, halfway through. Now Fritsch wants to drive. A lot of perimeter action. They're wanting to go underneath, and they can't find it. Down. Prescott underneath the hoop, puts it up, way up high. Delaney Sturgeon climbs the ladder, gets, what? How could you? They're going to tee up.
Yeah, they're going to give a warning to head coach Chris Wise. They're going to give him a warning.
Yeah, they said he overcrossed the line because they're going to give a foul on Delaney Sturgeon. And that is her 4th. She climbed the ladder.
Well, I don't think it's going to be a foul.
Nope.
I think it's just going to be out of bounds or jump ball. Yeah, it's going to be a jump ball, I believe, because they have not called
Delaney
a foul.
had it.
And they're talking still with head coach Chris Wise. It's marked on the ground. The coach's
so here
box
the
does stop.
inbound is Karns City. So there was no foul. They called a jump ball as Delaney jumped up there and got it. I don't understand that call. Oh, Taylor, no look pass. Throws it back out. Taylor with the ball, 3-point ball. Back rim, don't go. Wolverines fighting over it, and they do. First bucket in the paint for Vaneski. Here come the Wolverines. They got to slow it down. Gets out there to help Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin now. Wolverines wanting to set up an offense. They're down by 9. Elsie Sturgeon tries to. They're going to say a foul underneath as Elsie was kind of coming down the lane and wanted to throw the ball out. So that's 4 fouls now for Karns City. Next one gets us into bonus, Brad. That could be huge here, down by 9.
That was on Vaneski. That's her 3rd. So the fouls for both teams, for that matter, are starting to stack up.
Yes, they are. Inbound. Delaney now with the ball. Throws it back out there to Kayla Jones. She's well guarded. They're not going to let her open on that sideline very much anymore. Warriors wanting to set up some offense. Kayla Jones met some defense resistance there. Wants to drive down lane. Puts it up. Can't get it to go, and rebounded there. It looks so pretty, but did not finish. Hannah Daly with the rebound coming the other way. Here comes Daly. Gets up the 3-point line. Top of the key. Now swing pass out to Taylor. Something to note, Brad. They got Kara Kreitzer now underneath with the big girl Prescott. And Prescott that time. No, that was Vaneski. Puts it up and in. Lee is back up to 11. Elsie Sturgeon with the ball now to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin now wants to drive to the hoop, puts it up, doesn't get it to go, and all white shirts there as Taylor gets the ball. Quickly coming the other way. Quick transition game here now. They slow it down. Taylor launches up a deep 3. Can't get it to go. No Wolverines there for the rebound, but Vaneski was, and she's going to be fouled and get the and 1. And that foul is going to be on Elsie Sturgeon. Both teams now with 4 fouls with 1:43 remaining.
Yeah, that'll be Elsie's 3rd foul. And again, Vaneski, I think that's her 2nd one of the evening, an and 1 bucket.
Yes, it
opportunity.
is. She had 3 points in the first half. She's got what this will make 7 for the night. Shot by Vaneski is nothing but net. It's good. So got number 3, Hannah Somerville. We saw her in the first half, Brad, checking in. I didn't see who left the court.
I think it was for Vaneski. Yep.
Yes, it was. I saw number 1's not out there. He's going through the thing. So here comes Caitlin Kreitzer, minute 38, out to Delaney Sturgeon. Delaney fakes, passes to her cousin Elsie Sturgeon. Kara Kreitzer all the way across court to Delaney. Fake the 3, now back out, top of the key to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin looking for some direction. So here comes Caitlin Kreitzer. Loses the handle, and who ends up with it is Taylor. She's going to come the other way. That play just never had a chance to develop. They did not know what they were doing. Here's Taylor now. Minute 04, up by 14.
Another moving screen.
Yes.
Wow. And that's going to be technically the 5th foul for Karns City. So from here on out,
but it
a
has
minute.
to be a possession.
Yeah, it's a bonus opportunity from here on out. And on top of it, that's Fritch's 3rd. So now again, Karns City stacking up the fouls against them as well.
Yes, they are. It's a game of attrition right now. And the Wolverines had them in the first half of this 3rd period. And slow it down now. Here comes Kayla Jones. Jones almost lost the ball. Now Kayla Jones wants to drive down there. And a blocking foul. She's going to go to the line for 2 as Kayla Jones trying to make something happen. And Chloe Fritch was in the way.
That's big. That's going to be number 4 on 4.
Yep.
So that's a 4th foul on Fritch. Free throws from here on out, 39.3 for Ellwood. And if there is one to go to the free throw line, it's Kayla Jones.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Kayla just has 5 points right now.
Well, the other thing I think about is this could be, again, you watch the hoop, or basketball go through the hoop. This can help you with 3-pointers in this 4th quarter.
Yes, it can. So now Kayla Jones now at the line to shoot 2 as Fritch stands there with 4 fouls. First shot by Kayla, nothing but net. It's good. Wolverines down by 13, but you just have the feeling they're not out of it yet.
Subbing in for Karns City is number 11, and that is Shea Pistorius.
So Jones now with the 2nd attempt. Jones' 2nd shot is good, nothing but net. Wolverines down by 12, 33-21, 38 seconds remaining here. Wolverines got a bit of a full court press going here. In down past to Somerville. Underneath, puts it up. Shot don't go. Big rebound there for Kara Kreitzer. Throws it down there to Delaney. Has Kayla Jones. Puts it up from the elbow. Counted, it's good. She was looking at the clock. She thought she had less time. It's now down by 10. A 4-point swing here. It's thrown out of bounds with 17.7 seconds. A 4-point swing for the Wolverines as they find themselves down only by 10. 33-23. Inbounding now is the Wolverines. Now into the hands of Delaney. She looks at the clock. Sees there's 15 seconds remaining. Delaney, will she drive to the hoop? Throws it out to cousin Elsie. Elsie met some resistance. Back to Delaney. Sees there's 6 seconds left. Dribbles around there. Finds Elsie. Out to Kara Kreitzer. Shot don't go. Back and the time runs out. And the Wolverines with a 12-point 3rd quarter after a 3-point 2nd quarter. That one's killed them right now, but they find themselves down 33-12. Something I would note there, Brad. We were at the halftime at the immediate timeout at 4 minutes, and they only had 1 point in that half. They scored 9 points in the last 3.5 minutes.
Yep. So, folks, we'll take a timeout here. We'll come back here on Ellwood City Sports to bring you 4th quarter action. Gremlins up by 10.
You know, okay, Welcome back, folks. It's 33-23. Ellwood City possession arrow in favor of their way. They need the quarter of their life now. Delaney wants to drive down. They don't call a foul. And coming the other way is Prescott. Puts it up, can't get it to go, and she's going to be fouled. I think. Yes, that's going to be a foul. As Delaney went up for the rebound, got decked from behind, and that's going to be on Somerville. Her first, team's first. So now, Delaney Sturgeon there with 8 points so far in this game. Caitlin Kreitzer with 5. Delaney now, she wants to drive, kicks it out there to Kayla Jones. Jones now, back out, top of the key to Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie had Caitlin driving to the hoop, but couldn't find her. Now Delaney, 7:30 remaining, Wolverines down by 10. No look past Elsie underneath, and she's going to be fouled, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That's 2 fouls now in the first 34 seconds of this fourth period.
That foul's going to be on Daly. That's her first. So team's second, and it's going to be the act of shooting. So Elsie Sturgeon will go to the line for some free throws here.
So Elsie first, probably the first shot of the night. Off the backboard, does not go. Second shot forthcoming. Second shot by Elsie. Off the back of the rim, does not go. Who ends up with it? And they're going to get Delaney.
Yep.
They're going to go with Elsie. Get Elsie with the foul. They were wanting to jump ball. I know that's what I saw Delaney mouth to. Now they have Elsie with 4 fouls.
Yeah, Elsie with 4 fouls.
She's got to be careful. So Coach Wise looking for an explanation, but I think it was a short explanation. Here comes Taylor bringing up the court. Wolverines down by 10. Taylor now drives in there. Elsie puts it up and in. Taylor, and that's just a product of Elsie having 4 fouls. She wasn't much she could do. She was aware of what was happening. Now Caitlin Kreitzer down by 12 is the Wolverines. Caitlin now wants to drive, puts up the floater. It's way short into the hands of Fritsch. Wolverines are pushing right now, and that's fine when it works, but they're not getting the finish into shots. Now Prescott was held scoreless in that third period to 5'11" junior. Fritsch now kicks it back out there to Somerville. Somerville now gets it into Vaneski. Vaneski leading all scorers with 12. Vaneski, she's got a lane, puts it down, up and in. I think they were a breakdown of defense there by the Wolverines. Now they're down by 14, 37-23. Elsie Sturgeon passes over to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin to her sister Kara. Kara fakes the 3, now back out. Now to Elsie. Now Caitlin Kreitzer bounces pass to Elsie, just outside the 3-point line. Fakes a pass to Delaney. Delaney, remember, shorter court now. She's toying with that half-point line. The Karns City fans are really getting into us. It sounds like thunder in here. Kayla Jones now with the ball. Loses the handle of it, and who picks it up is Prescott. Coming the other way. Puts it up and in. And Delaney's going to get called with her 4th foul. Delaney's just beside herself. No, that's her 3rd foul. That's her 3rd foul. At the 5:52 mark, Coach Chris Wise is going to take a full timeout. A full timeout taken by Coach Wise. He has 3 remaining.
We said it, Thad. The defense, well, everybody says defense wins championships. And what was the Karns City holds their opponents, what was it?
32.
Officially 32.3 points per game. And they're pretty much well on track for that number. In fact, if the Wolverines don't score 9 points, they're going to be underneath that. On the flip side, they're starting to get close to that 47. This is what they've done all season long, and that's why they're sitting there with that 22-3 record. And defense, they say, wins champions.
And I'll be quite honest with you, the score could be a lot worse.
Oh,
the
yeah.
shots underneath the points in the paint, there's some shots, I don't want to call them layups, but underneath the hoop are not falling right now for Karns City.
And at the same time, Ellwood, they came out kind of like the aggressor in that third quarter, but since then it's been panic mode. It's been shots taken that are ill-advised, and unfortunate for Karns City, they're getting the rebounds, and that's the key thing. Offensive rebounds. We have not seen a single offensive rebound for Ellwood.
So Prescott now, this is an and one, correct?
Yes.
So Prescott, can she complete the and one? She does not, and Delaney Sturgeon climbs the ladder, gets the rebound. She's off to the races. Dribbling down the court, looks, wants to pass. Oh, lost the handle as she wanted to pass. Prescott coming the other way. Wheels are falling off for the Wolverines. Up and in is Prescott. Now coming the other way, 41-23, down by 18. Largest lead of the night for Karns City. Here comes Caitlin Kreitzer, dribbling around there, and once again stolen away as Vaneski comes the other way. Dribbles down, puts it up, way too far. Prescott puts it up high off the glass. That ball is blocked by Kara Kreitzer. Kara throws it to her sister, Kara Kreitzer. Kara goes down lane, Euro step, high off the glass, puts it up and in. Elsie Sturgeon with the rebound, saved by Kara Kreitzer. Kara out to Kayla Jones. Jones now dribbling around top of the key, out to Delaney, puts up a three ball. Counted, it's good. Delaney gets the three. It's 41-26 at 4:58. Wolverines need a little more of that, but more importantly, they got to get a defensive stop. Oh, Taylor goes down the lane, puts it up, high off the glass. Delaney gets the ball, one man to beat, goes down, bounce pass to Kayla Jones, puts it up, can't get it to fall. Shots got to go, they're not. Fritsch, deep ball pass all the way down court into the hands of Prescott. They slow it down a little bit. Fritsch, and they want a timeout.
So that'll be the second time out there taken by Karns City. And, 4:38. We know we're going to have one more media timeout to figure this one out. Thad, this has been a very aggressive game all of a sudden this quarter, and to kind of just obliterate that by a timeout. Whew,
I don't understand that, because it was like they were moving the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, they were driving.
Yeah, and Karns City sitting here with this 15-point lead. I mean, 4 minutes, 15-point lead. If you're Karns City, you want to play this out. You should expect Ellwood to be very aggressive now. You have to be careful about fouls, but Ellwood, that's out the books now. It's going to be aggression. If they have a chance to steal the ball, they're going to have to do it.
And Elsie Sturgeon sitting there with 4 fouls. Delaney with 3. Caitlin with 3.
Yep.
So they got to be mindful of that. And here comes Karns City. I just don't know if they're patient enough to hold the ball, albeit they've scored 41 points so far tonight. Now, ball around there. That's Fritsch with the ball. Fritsch wants to go to Prescott underneath, but she's covered. Gets a screen. Fritsch rolls back around. Fritsch now going to be tempted there by Delaney Sturgeon to jump out there in front of her. Slows her down. I think they're just wanting to try to kill some clock, and they are going to get Delaney with the foul. And that's going to be her, I think, just 3rd, right?
Her 4th. Should be Delaney's 4th foul if they call it on Delaney here. So the scoreboard hasn't been updated yet.
What? They're saying Delaney has 5 fouls?
Okay, that's why I thought it was 5, but they didn't call the 1, and they never put it up on the board.
No, they did not. Lena Lucarelli back in the game. Delaney Sturgeon's night is over. That's going to be a walk, and we're going to get a media timeout.
So, folks, with 3:59, hold on.
They're going to keep it going.
Yep, they're going to keep it rolling now.
So, at 3:59, Delaney Sturgeon's out of the game for the Wolverines. She leaves with 11 points. Now Kara Kreitzer launches up a 3. In and out of the rim, does not go. Fritsch with the rebound.
That's been the night for the Lady Wolverines.
Yes, it has.
It's been halfway down and
by
out.
15. Wolverines not that deep bench, but Lena Lucarelli came in. A lot of dribbling around here. Throws it back out, all the way out to Fritsch. Fritsch now just being content. No shot clock in high school basketball yet anyway. Now Hannah Daly throws it all the way cross court to Vaneski. Vaneski guarded there by Elsie Sturgeon. Now Fritsch. They've killed the clock now for about 40 seconds. Now back out to Fritsch. You got to come out and play her, girls. Fritsch, they're not even thinking about shooting at this point of the game. Here comes Fritsch. Throws it out to Prescott. Prescott wants to go down the lane. Throws it out there to Taylor. Puts a shot up. Another offensive rebound. Puts it up and in for Vineski. She's having a night. 43-26. Caitlin Kreitzer now out to Kayla Jones. Jones now wants to drive. She's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot two. With 2:35 remaining here. Wolverines down 43-26.
That foul's on Prescott. That should be her third. The board does say 2, so we'll have to check that one out.
The board's off because
Yes.
we were thinking there with the lady.
Right. So we have a timeout here, folks. We'll take a timeout. Last one of the evening here. 2:35 left in this one. Gremlins up by 17.
Welcome back, folks. 43-26. As Kayla Jones is going to go to the line to shoot two.
Okay, well, 2 for 2 in this one, and if you're Ellwood, these are the ones you got to earn. Points when the clock does not move.
So Kayla's first attempt off the side of the rim does not go. Second attempt forthcoming. Second attempt by Kayla Jones. It's nothing but net. It's good. So here come Karns City. How much clock can they kill on this possession? Trying to get up the court. Wolverines putting on a full court press. Now Daly gets it across the timeline with her pass to Fritsch. Fritsch now dribbles around, throws it cross court to Taylor. Taylor underneath to Prescott, throws it out there to Vineski. All perimeter action now here. As they're just throwing a ball around, as gets it to Vineski, near court, guarded there by Elsie Sturgeon. Vineski and coach needs a timeout as she was trapped there in the corner. So I'll wait to see. This is going to be a 30-second timeout. They have 2 remaining. This is Karns City.
Yep, so 2 timeouts for Karns City. And, folks, this game, once again, is PIAA 3A girls bracket-wise. This winner will take on District 6 number 1 team, or number 1 seed Central Cambria. They were playing the District 7, which is Whippeal's 6th place team, which was Keystone Oaks. So if we get updates on that one, we'll figure that out. And the rest of District 7 for Whippeal's, Olsh was taking on Seneca, a team up north from District 10. Greensburg Central Catholic, the champion of Whippeal's, they take on Cambria Heights, District 6, third place team. And then the last one, Shadyside Academy, Whippeal's 7-2, is taking on Cranberry.
So inbounding now is Karns City, as they take this possession at 2:03. A lot of just little pitch and catch here. As Lena Lucarelli's out there giving chase. Now underneath to Prescott. Throws it back out to Fritsch. Now Prescott, top of the key. Throws it out there to Fritsch. Fritsch going to drive down the lane, just decides to pull it back out. Fritsch now, a lot of in and out here for the Wolverines, or for Karns City. And Prescott is going to be fouled by number 2, Caitlin Kreitzer.
So that'll be Caitlin's 4th foul. Team's 4th. If I'm Ellwood, you may just go and...
Jaden Allwine's going to check in for Kara Kreitzer.
Yeah, you may just go and try and get an instant steal off this inbounds. If not, maybe just foul to shoot free throws. Maybe play the free throw game.
So now on the inbound, passes out there to Taylor. Taylor throws it all the way across court. Rich, and almost over and back, but kept it alive. This time going to be thrown almost out, but Vaneski gets it, puts it in, now into the hands of Fritsch. Fritsch is just holding the ball right now. Dribbling out the clock here with 1:10 remaining. Wolverines down by 16. Just tic-tac-toe all the way around in this last minute of play for the Wolverines. And boy, Brad, you never really felt they were out of it till about 3-4 minutes to go. With 45 seconds remaining. So a timeout, it's gonna be a foul.
I think that one's on Elsie, and that'll be her 5th as well.
And now we're gonna have Kara Kreitzer coming off the court, replaced by her sister, Kara Kreitzer.
And then Kira Condell will check in for Elsie Sturgeon as well there.
Kayla Kreitzer's gonna finish her career with 607 points. Need another check in here is where Hannah Somerville's going to check back in. And Vaneski, she played a great game. She probably, 16, 17 points, Brad?
Yep. First free throw there by Taylor was good, going for the second one here.
Second shot by Taylor does not go. Rebounded there by Condell. Kayla Jones now with the ball, 38 seconds remaining. 44-27 is the score as Jones dribbles down. Wolverines 1,000-point score. Tries to go underneath, and they're going to say a foul.
That'll be the 4th foul in Karns City. That foul was on, I believe.
And some wholesale changes here.
Yep.
As Karns City can celebrate with a 44-27 lead with 29.5 seconds remaining in this game. Kira Condell with the ball out to Kara Kreitzer. Folks, end of the game, stick around for a minute or two. Got some parting thoughts. And Lena Lucarelli is going to be fouled.
That's 5, so that will be free throws.
So Lena Lucarelli has 2 points tonight. Can she build on that?
That foul was on number 5, who is Olivia Farron, her first.
First shot by Lena is good. Now number 22 is going to check in. Giada Bonetto, a freshman. Karns City gives a nice round of applause to their starters. Lena Lucarelli's second attempt. Off the side of the rim, does not go. And it's going to be out of bounds, last touched by Karns City. Kira Condell right here in front of us going to inbound the ball. Gets it to Jaden Allwine, the freshman. Out to Kara Kreitzer, launches up a 3. Count it, it's good for Kara Kreitzer. Wolverines down by 44-31 in the final 8 seconds of this game. Almost stolen there by Lena Lucarelli, but it goes out of bounds with 4.8 seconds remaining. Final minutes of this game here. Wolverines down 44-31. And Karns City is going to be happy just to break this out. And that's going to be the game, folks. 44-31 in favor of Karns City. Well, hard-fought basketball game. It felt closer than it was from a broadcasting perspective. Wolverines lose by 12. And to the 4 seniors of Ellwood City, Caitlin Kreitzer, Delaney Sturgeon, Kayla Jones, and Elsie Sturgeon. Had a lot of fun, Brad, broadcasting those 4 seniors the last 4 years. But all good things must come to an end. And for the Wolverines, they met their match here tonight with the Karns City Gremlins.
Yeah, give credit there. We talked about the defense for Karns City, and it prevailed. They held teams all year long to 32.3, and unfortunately, they held the Lady Wolverines tonight to just 31. So, folks, we'll take one last timeout here. We'll tally some stats, and we'll come back. We'll do team MVP for both teams, and then we'll wrap up the girls' basketball season here in the state playoffs. So stay with us, folks. One more timeout here on Ellwood City Sports. All right, folks, welcome back here. Final score in favor of District 9, number 1 seed, Karns City Gremlins. They finish tonight 44-31, 11-8 fourth quarter. Scoring by quarters, 13-8 in favor of Karns City, 10-3, 10-12 in favor of Ellwood in the third quarter, and then the flip side, 11-8 in favor of Karns City for a total of 44-31. Leading the charge for Karns City, wow, what a second half there by number 1, Naoma Vanensky. She had 3 points at halftime, comes back and scores 13 in the second half, 13 of the 21. And we're talking about 21 points, folks, in the second half, and that's what the winner of tonight's game is. She had 13 of those.
That
21.
foul trouble, remember, she got foul trouble early in that early second period, so she didn't play much in that second period. Didn't mean to interrupt you, Brad.
No, you're good. Prescott finishes with 12 points. She had 4 in the second half. Taylor finishes with 8. She had 4 as well, and that's it. 4, 4, 8, 13. That's 21 points. Fritch, Daly, and Somerville all held in check, 3, 3, 2 respectively. But, folks, all it takes is a difference of 20-some points, and that's why you win by 13. And what a great night! Not the best shooting night for Karns City. They will tell you they are not very good from the free throw line, but the aggression was seen tonight. The defense. The turnovers for the Lady Wolverines is definitely near 20-some turnovers, and the points off those turnovers. And then on top of it, offensive rebounds. Tonight, Karns City finishes with officially 11 offensive rebounds alone, and give or take 20 on defense. That edge is going to be like 31-15. It's going to be one-sided. For the Lady Wolverines, leading the charge tonight was Delaney Sturgeon. She finishes with 11 total points. She had 6 in the second half. She finishes with 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 1 steal on the evening. And unfortunately, she fouled out with about 3-4 minutes left with that 5th foul. Also for the Lady Wolverines was the senior Kayla Jones. She had 8 points, so she will officially finish her career. Let's get that number correct here.
1,091.
Okay, 1,091, which will put her up there pretty close to that third place. And we'll have to look. Third place, I think, was pretty far off. But either way, 4th place overall in Ellwood City girls basketball history over that 1,000-point mark. She finished with 8 points, 2 rebounds as well. Caitlin Kreitzer on the night, she finished with 5 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound and 1 block, 1 steal. And then Lena Lucarelli finished with 3 points with that last free throw there before the end of the game. Kara Kreitzer, give her credit. She had a 3-pointer as well. She finished with 4 points. And more importantly, not only did she have 4 points, I thought she rebounded the ball very well. She finished the game with 5 total rebounds. So final score here, Karns City 44, Ellwood City 31. Karns City will play on and move on to the second round, the winner of Central Cambria, Keystone Oaks, which that game was 7 o'clock tonight, so they will probably know in the next 5 seconds or 10 minutes, at that matter, who they will be playing. Thad, for the last time for girls basketball this year.
Yes, and don't forget, we do know we have at least one more boys basketball game. We'll probably be on air about 12:45 tomorrow. That's on the YouTube channel, right?
Yep, that's free. That'll be free on YouTube.
And folks,
it'll be hosted there up at Mercer High School. We already got connections there. We can go through all those names tomorrow. One of the big ones there, Dan Heckman, he's got us hooked up, ready to go. We will be up there at Mercer.
And don't forget about that tomorrow. Folks, don't forget to always check out our Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter. And we had some sponsors here tonight and tomorrow. Please give them a shout-out the best way in Lawrence County Sportsnet, too. We've been working with them. We thank them so much in the playoffs. Dotson and the gang out there at Lawrence County Sportsnet. I know they got sponsors, too. The best way you can thank them, if them sponsors provide a service or a product that you need, go in, do some commerce with them, and thank them for supporting Lawrence County sports. Huge thank you. Walking right in front of me here, the guys here at Montauk High School.
Yep, Joshua Williams there for Karns City, the game manager tonight, and then Dylan, which I know he's somewhere out there for Montauk, the athletic director here, hooking us up.
Thank for their hospitality, folks. As we finish off the girls' season here, it's been fun.
It has.
It's been a lot of fun, a great season.
Magical ride.
1-2 playoff games.
We got to March. March Madness.
Yep. We did get to March here, and we're grateful for that to our 4 seniors. Thanks for the memories.
And they're not done.
No,
they've got softball. They've got track and field. So this is gonna be tough to a tough trip home. But
will.
they know that spring sports is not
Yes,
very
it
far
is.
off.
Yes, it is. So, with that, folks, on behalf of producer Brad Windhorst, the man with the planet, man that knows all, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Good night, everybody.